Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to add a product to Woocommerce, and we're going to start off by adding a virtual product, i.e. a downloadable product, not something that you ship. Alright, so go to Products, Add New. Now here's where you give your product a name and a short description. But before we do any of that, let's scroll down here so I can show you how this works. When you are selling virtual or downloadable products through Woocommerce, you need to provide a URL where the product can be accessed and downloaded. And we do that by clicking on Add File. We give the file a name, and this is the name that the customer will see. And here's the URL of the file. So in order to do this, we need to upload the file to the WordPress media library. And we need to do that first before we fill in all these details. So before we do any of this, let's go ahead and go to Media and Add New. For this demonstration, I'm just going to use any file at all, but if you were selling an ebook or something like that, or a guide, anything like that, then you would upload the actual file. Alright, so I've uploaded the file. So let's go back now to Products and Add New. So for the product name, I'm just going to pretend that I have got a guide on how to build your own birdhouse. Bird feeding station. And here's where we would enter the description. Here's the meta information. So this is for the search engines. Now you know how to do all of this anyway, because we've looked at this before with the posts on your blog. It's the same thing. Options, we can select whichever widgets are going to go into the left sidebar. I'm just going to say primary, and for the right sidebar, secondary, just the same widgets that are on the normal blog pages. And we can choose a layout. If we choose this wide layout, then we will probably not see the sidebars anyway, but I'm going to choose this layout, 3-column middle, which is the same layout as the rest of the blog. Okay, now it's a simple product because it's not a group product, not an affiliate product or a variable product. Variable product means it could have different colors, different sizes, that kind of thing. It's just a simple product. It's virtual because it's intangible and it's not going to be shipped. And it's downloadable because I'm going to give customers the ability to download it once they have paid for it. And now here we can write a short description. We can disable sharing on this post if we want to. So maybe I'll disable the floating sharing interface. Alright, now if you lose all this information, just click that drop down arrow there. And now we're going to put the price in. You can enter a sale price if you want to. Now the name for the downloadable file, add file, and give it a name, and the customers will see this name. So I'm just going to call it the exact same as the title. File URL, choose file. Now here's the PDF I uploaded. Now obviously it's got a completely different name. It's just for demonstration purposes. Insert URL. There we go. Download limit, unlimited. Yes, I would leave it like that. They wouldn't be able to download it unless they had actually purchased it. So download limit unlimited, yes. Download expiry never. Tax status taxable. Well, it normally is, so yes. And tax class standard, yes, that's what it would normally be for this kind of product. Inventory. Now you can give it your own SKU for your own reference. It's just a code for your reference. I'm going to call it E for ebook 001. Enable stock management at product level. Well, since this is a downloadable product, it's unlimited really, so there's no need to tick that. enable this to only allow one of this item to be bought in a single order. That's probably makes sense to do that. It's a downloadable product and there's no reason why people will be buying more than one. Linked products. This will be if you have any upsells or cross-sells. In this case, I don't have any, so I'm just going to leave that. Attributes, not something that we would add to a downloadable product normally, but we'll do that in the next lesson when we're adding a tangible product. Purchase note, the customer will see this after purchase, so it's a good idea to enter something like this. So what I've put in here, thank you for your purchase of Build Your Own Luxury Bird Feeding Station. If you were not redirected to the download page after purchasing, please contact us on and then the email address. Things can go wrong. It's a good idea to give people a way to contact you if they didn't get the download page and they didn't get to download the item they purchased. Okay, so that's pretty much it except for the images. So we need to set a product image, a main image, and then add more images for the gallery. But we don't need more images for a downloadable ebook. We just need one image, and that will be the product main image. Now for a downloadable product, you want a nice cover image if you have an ebook. So whatever it is, it's a guide. It could even be some kind of video course that you're going to direct people to. So after purchasing, you might be providing them with a link to access some kind of video course. It could be anything like that, but whatever it is, you want a nice image. All right, set product image. Now for this, I'm going to borrow an image from somewhere and I'll delete it afterwards because it will be copyright. All right, there we go. So that's a nice image there for this product. And before we go ahead and click publish, we want to add it to a category, add new category, and I'll call this ebooks. And we can also give it some tags, and this helps people to find it on the blog. When you've got a lot of things on your blog, people can start searching and finding things. There we go, just 3 tags there, ebook, bird feeder and bird feeding station. And I'm going to go ahead and click publish. We can go ahead and take a look at this now. Here we are, and here's the price, here's the image. We haven't given it much of a description or no description at all, but you would be doing that if you were adding things like this. So add to basket, view basket, here we go. Proceed to checkout, and it's all here. Now don't forget, we're just using the test data at the moment with Stripe. This is not live, so nobody can actually buy it, but it's all here. Everything's done. All right, in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to add a tangible product to WooCommerce. See you there in a minute.